Oh, what's good, people? There's this setup. Maybe I should make a video on the trading setup. Looks better in the daytime. Got my speakers, my camera. I'm watching y'all just in case. You know, always strapped. Grant Gainley knows what I'm talking about. But hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm recording this not in the day, clearly. But I want to talk about, this comes up on the stream all the time, making or trading with a small account and how to go about that. So I was even thinking about doing this on the computer. I'm going to show the Tastyworks account, but I was like, well, I could just use, like, do I have the cool, wait, hold on, where's the cool artwork? How come it's not showing up? Usually, oh, dude, why does this seem so far away? But I could just, like, put the writing up here, and you guys could read along with me if I want to say anything. So I'm going to show you guys stuff. The whole point we want to get to is trading with the small account. I am going to make a follow-up video because some of the strategies of going about trading an account, there's multiple ways I'm going to talk about. You know, that being said, there is going to be a follow-up, and that's going to be related to selling premium, which a lot of you on the stream have been on. You've seen it in some of the other videos, but I'm going to talk about that more specifically. So we're going to talk about getting a small account up and running. What do you need to do? It's really 3 steps. I hate saying anything 3 easy steps, but I want to talk about those 3 things. If you're new to the channel, stock trading videos, stock market news, financial education, whatever you want to call it, bunch of stuff. There's a lot of videos posted every day, so be careful if you subscribe and have the notifications, but promise you'll learn something. We've been streaming 2 every morning. But yeah, so let's get into it. The first thing you need to do, and I'm going to show you guys here, but number 1 is you want to get a broker. So if you want to get trading, you need to get the broker, and now you're going to have to get the right one. And this is a shameless plug for Tastyworks, which that is what I have right here, which I was going to show you guys. And this is one broker I use, but at the same time, you could also use E-Trade. This is what I use. You guys see me even use E-Trade, but even the account I use on the live streams, that's E-Trade, it's like $7.99 for a trade, whereas here is $1 a trade. Now, I made another video and said if you buy more contracts, it's gonna cost you more in commissions, which is not good for the small account, but these guys are good for options trading, and I love their tools. Now, you guys might be thinking, what if I know nothing about options? If I have zero idea what an options contract is? Again, that's why I like Tastyworks, because you go to their platform and you also have this channel. You could use my channel. We have a bunch of stock market videos, tutorials, even for E-Trade, for Tastyworks, and I think that's it. No Robinhood. And again, I recommend these guys over Robinhood, but you could go here. They have this little Tasty TV set up to options. Pretty much they explain stocks, options, calls and puts. They have this girl do it. It's a little corny, it's a little weird, but gets the job done. So you have resources, and again, they have basic scanners and stuff like that. Yeah, so I have a referral link below. They've never, if anybody knows me, I've used E-Trade forever. These guys will have paid me. No broker has ever paid me. I will not take their money. But I like these guys, so you could use the referral link or not use it. Doesn't matter, but you need a broker, and you need the right broker. And for options trading, you don't need a crazy broker. You don't need anything in the Bahamas, this or that. And some people have asked, well, what about USAA or my military, my bank, whatever it may be? If that is the case, just make sure they're going to give you access. You know, what's the platform going to be like? Is it going to be a web platform, this or that? And if that's the case, you could supplement it with stuff. But again, at that pace, I'm always thinking you could start with the minimum and go in there and put in, you know, the minimum amount into Tastyworks and start there. So to answer the question, what is the minimum you could start trading with? You could start with $2,000. Now, that's the minimum that Tastyworks even says to fund an account. That's the minimum you need. It's $2,000 or $2,500 for margin trading, which a lot of people have asked, do I get margin trading or not? If you can, do it, but with options, you could do not margin, trade on a cash account, and you could still do your pattern day trading, which again, I'm gonna put in another follow-up video. But yeah, if you could get margin trading, get it. If not, cash account, you know, again, we'll make a video on the differences between those, but it's really not gonna matter, because even with a small account, And here's the approach. So now you need a broker. You need to have at least $2,000. I'd say minimum. Can you start with less? Yes. I've had people start with less before. I tell this story. There's a kid in the TTF, Kevin Law. He liked to eat his hamburgers upside down. That was his fun fact. And I remember he started with like $300, and he made a lucky Google play that a lot of people in the TTF hit during earnings, and he made $10,000 off it. That never happened ever again after that moment. God loved him. He was special, blessed. I don't know what happened. It was actually, really low implied volatility and a great earnings move is exactly what happened. But the chances of hitting that again is, few and far between. And again, never happened again. So you can't go for the moon. If you have less money, can you trade with less than 2,000? 1,000% yes. And even the strategies I'm going to talk about apply as well. But the fact is, the more money you have, the more you're going to be able to maneuver, the more you can mix more than one strategy involved. And you guys have seen me do that with buying weeklies, buying monthlies, yearlies, selling options. You can do all sorts of stuff. So the more money you have, the better. And now, that's one of the main things I want to talk about here, which is to trade with a small account. What you really need to do is treat it like a bank account. You need to treat your options trading account like a bank account. So what I mean by that is you start with whatever amount you have, put in however much money you got, and you make your trades here and there, but get a paycheck every month, whatever it may be. Put it into your options account and just leave it there. You're going to earn, I think they'll pay you more than your savings would, but the goal should be to maybe make plays starting off to get better percentage returns. And now that's where we get into the strategies to apply with a small account, because you have some people on the internet talking, do you trade and go after these small percentages, week after week, day after day? You guys see it on the live streams. You can't force a trade every day. You can go, but I think aiming, if you went for once a week, once every month even for a trade, and we're doing some challenge we're going to talk about, you could be very, very, very effective. And again, like I said, that could just grow your savings, your money in general at a faster pace. So if you think about it in that sense, it's pretty easy, but that is what I recommend for all small accounts. So then as you're able to add to it and grow your money, you're gonna, be able to diversify into different strategies and even get to hopefully buying stocks. But now you just can't be a gambler. You got to be careful. Hopefully you don't spend your money when you put it in there. So that's one of the main things I'd have to say. What else do we need to cover? Treat it like a savings account. Do that. Now the next big thing, what are your goals? This gets in now to the strategies. What are your goals with this? Like I explained, even that savings account, that is one of those strategies. But now you have to ask yourself, what type of money do you want to make? Obviously the answer is a lot, but at the end of the day, you have to put a realistic goal. Do you want it to grow at a slow and steady pace? What sort of, and to better answer your goals, a question I ask people, what level of safety do you want? And those usually have a, seesaw effect or some, hopefully they coincide. But you have to think about what you're willing to lose and what you're trying to make a return on. If you're trying to grow a small account fast, you're going to take a different approach and it's going to have different results and different risk. Go ahead, flip weeklies, flip shorter term contracts. That's your number one bet to make a lot of money. If you're telling me you want crazy, I want all those $60, $100 plays. And that's the thing, even with a small account, let's say you do start with $2,000, and you do turn $60 into, let's say, 600, 1,000%. I've done that before. Now what do? You're just at $2,600. So you're still going to have to make another trade, and the fact is you're not going to hit that trade the next day. You're going to have to at least wait a couple days, maybe a week, who knows, 2 weeks. So that's the thing with identifying the strategy. But the ways you could go about trading a small account, one way, gamble it and YOLO it and literally hit that weekly option. The next is go slow, snipe, aim for plays or aim around a strategy, aim around specific news events, catalyst. The easiest one you could do pharma, a little more risky, but again, the easiest one from there, and I talk about this in the free stock trading course. You could hit the link below. But you can, what was I saying? Every time I say anything referral code, I'm just like, I hate saying anything. Link below. Go check the Tastyworks link while you're at it. Just go sign up, referral that, get your brokerage on. Boom. But I forgot what I was saying. Hold on, I'm gonna play the video and then yeah. All right, I got it. We were on strategy, and now it gets to my favorite strategy, the slow, steady approach. And you guys have seen this on the stream. Go watch. I have 7-hour recaps, literally live throughout the trading day. I use my Tastyworks account, this one right here, and I talk about it. And this is slow and steady. This one's really slow. Today is actually the first time this account I've only sold premium, and I'm gonna make a separate video outlining a whole strategy to selling premium with this small account, since a lot of you guys have asked and you're seeing this. This was a $30,000 account, but at the middle of October, I deposited $30,000, and now it's at $31,350. Oh, that's because I spent cash. I spent $1,100. So pretty much after these trades, it's supposed to end up at like $2,000, but so far I did make like $31,000 or $1,000 and like I think $800, and that's in 2 months. So $900 a month on $30,000 though. But did I need $30,000 to make those trades? No. I just, that allowed me to make bigger in certain trades and changed up the strategy and the risk I was taking, but I didn't necessarily need $30,000 to do it. But the whole concept, I went over this live on stream. Every trade on here, when we go through the history, we could go all the way back in time. I've never, the account, I think I've only lost like a few times, and I've talked about the errors, but it's only a few trades. It hasn't been anything crazy than Facebook, Tesla, Apple, Amazon's, that's it. And, it's not too many trades, slow and steady, but then again, it's selling premium, which versus buying options is a whole different story. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully that sums it up for you guys, or this gives you at least the teaser. But to answer the question, how much do you need to start trading options? $2,000, get a Tastyworks account, or get any brokerage. You can start with Robinhood, and that is a question too, should you use Robinhood? No, because you've seen the outages lately. I don't like them. Again, can you use Robinhood? Will they suffice? Yes, and I've recommended them for a certain strategy in the past before, so don't even get it twisted. It's not like that. But if you're saying I have a full choice, equally nothing's preventing me, I'm gonna go with that. One is free, one's $1 commission, but one is more legitimate. I'm gonna talk about it. Even the guys who made Tastyworks are, it's Tom Sosnoff. They invented Thinkorswim, so I'm gonna talk about that. But check that out. If you guys have any questions on any of this, I'm sure you will. Let me know, so when I make the second video, I've been seeing your other questions too on the videos. Don't think I have, so we'll get to those. I'll talk about them even on stream as well, but I will talk about more in depth of this. But let me know specifically what you're looking for. Let me know how much you guys are starting out with, and yeah, let's get it. Love you. Peace.